Hi guys, what's going on? Here's another video. This video will be about abortion and if I think it should be legal. I do. But yeah, before we get into that, remember to like, dislike, subscribe, do all that stuff. Leave a comment. I do read all comments. But yeah, this will be unscripted as well because I wanna try out. I just want to see how well I can do unscripted. I think the last video on minimum wage went pretty well unscripted. But yeah, so we're doing another one unscripted on abortion, and most of my position videos will be unscripted because the next ones will be on tankies, on worker co-ops, and why I'm a socialist. So all of those will be unscripted because I want to be able to describe my positions without a script, because they're my positions. But yeah, let's get into abortion. So now, I think abortion should be legal, and the argument I will make won't matter about morals or any of that, or about if it's alive or not, or if it's a person or not, because those are deep philosophical discussions that I don't think are necessary for this argument. I'm going to make the bodily autonomy argument. I'm sure you've heard this argument before, and so the basic bodily autonomy argument is that if you allow the state to make it illegal for abortion, that means it's legal for... Okay, yeah, so where was I? I kind of lost my train of thought. But, so yeah, if you make abortion illegal, that means you're allowing the state to intrude on your bodily autonomy. And that means the state can do much more worse things to you. So they can take your bodily resources for their own, because since abortion is illegal, you don't have a right to your bodily autonomy anymore. And I believe you have a right to your bodily autonomy and you have a right to your bodily resources. So that is the main argument I will make. And I will use an analogy, but the analogy I will use is, say you go on a drive with your friend, and nothing bad happens, there's nothing illegal, but you just crash for whatever reason, and you wake up the next day, and the doctor hooks you up to your friend, and your friend needs only your blood or whatever, like both of you have a rare blood type, and he only needs your blood to survive. You should have a right to say, "I'm sorry, man," and leave. You should have that right, and I firmly believe that that is a right that you have. Now, some people call this disanalogous or whatever, so I'm going to lay out the analogy for you. So say you and a friend go out on a drive knowing that there is a risk of a car crash. Okay, you and another person go to have sex. You know there's a risk of having a baby. Now, nothing illegal happens. There's nothing illegal happening there. So you just go for a drive. You just have sex. Nothing illegal. And then the risk happens. You crash not because it's your fault, just because that's what sometimes happens when you drive a car or when you have sex. Like the condom broke or something happened, or like something on the, I don't know, you hydroplaned or something, I don't know. But then biology hooks you up to the baby, and the doctor hooks you up to your friend. You shouldn't have to give up your bodily autonomy for anything. For no one. Because now, I don't mean this to fetuses. I don't mean this by any malintent, but the fetus and the friend in that situation are essentially parasites leeching off of your bodily resources. And they're stripping you of your bodily autonomy. And to give the state the authority to take away your bodily autonomy will lead to incredibly bad authoritarian results. It will mean that in the car situation, you will be forced to stay with your friend for a prolonged period of time in that hospital bed next to him. You will be forced to do that. You could be forced to give blood every week or something. That you could be forced to give plasma every month. You could be forced to be, if you have a specific blood type, you could be forced to give your blood every month or whatever. If there's an organ transplant that's needed, you could be forced to give that organ of yours, like a kidney or something. That gives the state the authority to do that if you make abortion illegal. And making abortion illegal opens up the floodgates to all kinds of terrible laws that infringe on people's bodily autonomy. And like, that's just a huge infringement of rights. And a lot of people use the argument of, well, abortion is wrong and it shouldn't happen. Making abortion illegal doesn't mean it's not going to happen. When you make abortion legal, abortion rates actually go down, and abortion rates have reached their lowest point in 2017 as abortion has become more legalized. As time has gone on, it's gotten less common because it's legal. And when it's illegal, it's just that it's going to be happening in stingy hotel rooms with a coat hanger instead of in a doctor's office. Like, abortions don't go down. They will still happen. It's just that if you make them legal, the person who's getting the abortion will have a nicer time and won't be in a stupid hotel room with a coat hanger. That's nice. And making it legal makes abortions go down, and it also helps. It just makes everything better. So there's no argument against abortion here, other than you want to take people's bodily autonomy away, and you think that you have authority over people. That's the only argument that you have. And it's a terrible argument for anything. Like, authoritarianism is, you can't win. There's no logical way. Now this extends to like contraceptives too. Like, you should be allowed to have that. That's your right to do whatever you want. It's your body. Do what you want with it. You know? Like, it's even if it was a crime like drug use, it's a victimless crime. You should be able to do whatever you want. And things like, and you know, it's still gonna happen. Like, the war on drugs, that led to more drug consumption and gang wars happening and economies of inner cities being reliant on drugs. That's what the drug war led to. And the systemic oppression of black communities. The drug war led to that. And making contraceptives illegal would lead maybe not to as an extent of oppressing a whole group of people as bad as black people were, but it will still be oppressive, and it will still lead to still more contraceptives being in play. So if you use that, like, the same argument can be made against it. Like, when you make things illegal, it doesn't fix them. They will still happen. It's just that they will happen in worse conditions, and it will cause more systemic oppression of the groups that it's happening to. So you just have to make it legal, and it will improve the quality of life for everyone, and it will make everything just better. But yeah. So yeah, that's my opinions on abortion. I think they're pretty good. If you have any disagreements, leave a comment. I will respond if you have a disagreement, and I heart every comment that I read. So yeah, so leave comments, like, dislike, subscribe, do all that. And I just want to let you guys, so yeah, the next couple videos that are coming out will be on tankies, worker co-ops, and why I'm a socialist, and then then I think I'll do a Ben Shapiro video after that or something like that. And the China video will come out sometime after that. But yeah, and maybe a few PragerU videos will come out after the My Position videos. But I just wanted to kind of do these videos first so you know what my political positions are, so you know what I am, and the why. I should have done the why I'm a socialist video first in hindsight, because in that video I will talk about my axioms and stuff like that. But yeah, that video will come out soon, and I just want you guys to know what my positions are and know that I'm in good faith when I argue, and just know that I'm a good faith person, and I just want to further leftism and socialism and libertarianism. But yeah, I just want you guys to know my arguments before I make videos about other things like, like China or water wars or geopolitical things, and give my opinions on like Jordan Peterson and stuff, because the Jordan Peterson videos in the works too. But yeah, so expect a few more my position videos, then some Ben Shapiro videos, some PragerU videos, and then a little bit down the line, expect some geopolitical videos. But yeah, remember to subscribe, like, dislike, comment, do all that great stuff, and I'll see you guys next week.